more dutiful. I've been so very conscious of it, and now the thought quite oppresses me." Her stepdaughter, who had been leaning her chin on her hand and gazing out at the trees in the park, just touched with autumn gold, turned her head at this and said bracingly, "Nonsense." "Your Aunt Teresa—" "Let us be thankful that my Aunt Teresa's dislike of me has kept her away from us at this moment," interrupted Serena. "Oh, don't say so. If she had not been indisposed—" "She was never so in her life. Wretched work my Uncle Eaglesham made of her excuses. He is a poor creature." "Perhaps she has stayed away, then, because she does not like me," said the widow unhappily. "No such thing. Now, Fanny, don't be absurd. As though anyone could help liking you. For my part, I am excessively obliged to her for remaining in Sussex. We can never meet without rubbing one another, and although I think her the most Gothic woman alive, I own she had something to bear when I spent my first season under her roof. Poor woman! She brought 2 eligible suitors up to scratch, and I liked neither. My character was retrieved only when I was stupid enough to become engaged to Ivo Rotherham, and lost beyond recovery when I put an end to that most abominable episode of my life." "How dreadful it must have been for you. Within a month of the wedding." "Not in the least. We quarrelled more royally than ever before, and I positively enjoyed crying off. You will allow, too, that there is a distinction in having given the odious Marquis a set-down." "I should never have dared to do so. His manners are so very unconciliating, and he looks at one as though he held one in contempt, which throws me into confusion, try as I will to overcome such folly." "Detestable man." "Oh, Serena, hush! You cannot always have thought so." Her stepdaughter threw her a quizzing glance. "Are you in one of your romantical flights?" "Goose! I became engaged to Ivo because I thought it would suit me to be a marchioness, because Papa made the match, because I have known him forever, because we have some tastes in common, for a number of excellent reasons. Or so they seemed until I discovered him to be unendurable." "Indeed, I don't wonder at it that you could not love him. But have you never met anyone for whom you felt a decided partiality, Serena?" asked Fanny with a wondering look. "Yes, indeed. Does that set me up in your esteem?" Serena replied, laughing. "I fancied myself very much in love when I was just 19 years old. The most handsome creature, and with such engaging manners. You would have been in raptures. Alas, he had no fortune, and Papa would not countenance the match. I believe I cried for a week, but at this length of time I cannot be sure." "Oh, you are funning," Fanny said reproachfully. "No, upon my honour, I did like him very much, but I have not laid eyes on him in 6 years, my dear. And the melancholy truth is that Papa was quite right when he assured me that I should recover from the disappointment." The widow looked as if she thought this melancholy indeed. "Who was he, Serena, if you don't dislike telling me?" "Not in the least. His name was Hector Kirkby." "And you have never met him again?" "Never. But he was a soldier, and his regiment had just been ordered to Portugal, so that cannot be considered wonderful." "But now the war is over." "Fanny, you are incorrigible!" exclaimed Serena, a good deal of affectionate amusement in her face. "Now that the war is over, I am no longer a green girl, and Hector, if he is alive, which I am sure I hope he may be, is in all likelihood married, and the father of a hopeful family, and would be hard put to it to recall my name." "Oh, no! You have not forgotten." "Well, no," acknowledged Serena. "But to own the truth, until you put me in mind of him, I had not thought of him for years. I'm afraid I'm a cold-hearted sort of a female after all." Fanny, who had seen her flirt with and rebuff several eligible suitors, was almost inclined to believe that it must be so. But no one could look upon that beautiful face, with its lovely, wilful mouth, its lustrous eyes, brilliant under rather heavy, smiling lids, and think its owner cold-hearted. In fact, it was quite the last epithet anyone could have found to bestow upon such a vital, passionate creature.